Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. We love everything the Kentucky State Police has going on all year round, but especially around the holiday season. You guys are really doing a lot. So we wanted to bring Trooper Purdy back in to talk to us. And how are you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Are you ready for Christmas?
We're getting there. Hopefully take tomorrow off and finish up the Christmas shopping. So,
okay,
yeah.
good.
Ready for a good break. So.
Yeah, well deserved for you. One of the things I love that you do is the Shop with a Trooper initiative. That's great for those kids around the holiday season. Tell us about that.
Yeah, last weekend the Richmond Post and multiple other state police posts throughout the state took hundreds of children's Christmas shopping. It's a really nice and neat special opportunity for us to take them and get them clothes, buy them toys, and just provide a Christmas for some kids that may not have a Christmas otherwise.
And do you think that it's good for kids at that age to already have such a positive insight into, police officers interacting with them?
Yeah, not only do we get to buy them some things, but the interaction that we have, just taking them shopping, the conversations that we get to have, and seeing the smiles on their faces, it really is pretty special.
Something else that you've been working on, we had you on to talk about Cram the Cruiser. How did that go? Did you reach your goal?
Yeah, this year our Cram the Cruiser initiative statewide was larger than any Cram the Cruiser initiative we'd had in the past. We raised almost 170 tons of food across the state of Kentucky.
Wow, we have some pictures up there on the screen.
Out of the Richmond Post, we raised a little over 80,000 pounds. So my goal was 60. We did 30,000 out of the Richmond Post last year, and I wanted to double it, and we almost tripled it. So it really was an exciting year.
That's wonderful, and I know something great about that. All that food stays here locally, so you are helping local families.
Yeah, the counties that the food is donated in, that's where it stays, which is a really neat thing. And besides just providing food for families, it's another great thing and a way that we get to interact with the public.
Yeah.
There was a family, they were there. We were setting up the car that morning, and this grandmother brought her two grandsons by and put the 2 bags of food in and said, "Hey, can we pose for our third Cram the Cruiser picture?" So she said, "We've come every year," and so it's really neat to see everybody come out.
That's a nice tradition.
Yeah, it really was.
So how can people get involved in some of these initiatives to help the community?
Yeah, next year we're going to have the same things, and we're kind of we're kind of on a roll. We're getting ready to go into our 8th year of Cram the Cruiser, so just watch for us, and if you have a school or anybody that wants to get involved, we'd be happy to partner with you and do those food drives. As far as Shop with the Trooper, all of the money that we spend is all donated. Throughout the next year. If you'd like to make a donation, contact one of the state police posts. If you want to have a fundraiser and have us as the beneficiary, we would love to have you help us out.
Okay, great. And before we go, you have a warning for drivers. A lot of people hitting the road for their Christmas road trips, and we're kind of seeing some alarming stats so far this year.
Yeah, this year we're almost up to 800 fatalities on Kentucky roadways, which really is a sad thing. I mean, you got to think, every single person that loses their life, that's a family that is devastated and is never going to be the same. And we've seen more fatalities this year than we have in the last several years. So as 2016 comes to an end, we just want to remind drivers, buckle up, slow down, and drive sober.
Give yourself plenty of time. Don't rush
Absolutely.
your Christmas festivities this week. All right, Trooper Purdy, thank you so much for coming in. We love having you guys.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.